If you'd like to become a child psychologist, that is, obtain your PhD or PsyD in clinical counseling or school psychology, there are certain undergraduate majors that are a more direct path. For example, many clinical counseling or school psychology programs require prerequisite courses such as statistics, human development, abnormal psychology, or psychopathology, those of which are often included as mandatory courses as a psychology major. With that being said, if you're studying something like early childhood education, that would likely still be a related major, and you'd still probably be able to apply to a PhD or PsyD program. However, you'd need to make sure that you meet the prerequisite criteria and that you take any courses that are mandatory before entrance. As I've met other students and even professors along my journey to becoming a child psychologist, many of them have come from different backgrounds of study, some like from economics or human relations or child education or teachers who are becoming child psychologists. And so you'll always be able to find an academic home that fits what your history is. However, if you're just starting out and you are already knowing that you want to become a child psychologist, studying psychology as a main major is probably the quickest way to get there. But early childhood education, if you're, let's say, a senior and that's what you've been studying, I think that it's still really relevant. Additionally, if you know what kinds of programs you're planning to apply to, and if some are particularly competitive, it might be important to reflect on how you can make your application stand out and whether studying psychology for 4 years rather than a facet of psychology like early childhood education or a related field would make you have better odds. So, all in all, you need a bachelor's degree at a minimum to apply to a PhD or PsyD program, and it's up to you to determine if you'd like to study psychology because it will already cover any prerequisite courses and kind of set up and boost your application, or study a related field and maybe add on some additional experiences, take extra courses so that you can still be a competitive applicant for graduate school. I hope that was helpful, and if you have more questions about becoming a child psychologist, I'm here to answer them.